right, and we're
Oh, we're
right
just
straight
starting
into
right
it.
into it. Oh my
Great
god.
timing. So Mars, Antimony, and it's going to be right in here with the ZSS and the Steve. We talked about Mars, just going to play the Zero Suit. Antimony has a couple of other characters that are very good, but I highly doubt we'll see anyone except for Steve at this point.
Yeah, I think it's a Steve Zero Suit for the entire set that we're
Yeah.
expecting.
I know Antimony's locking in for the Steve, but I know in the past Zero Suit's been like a struggle matchup, and they tried Wendy or Bowser Jr. versus him, and it did okay, but
He's got a really good Peach and Kazuya as well, but
yeah, those are a bit out of date.
Yeah, especially that Kazuya.
Especially the Kazuya.
We just played it earlier, so we can tell. But set count wise, so 2 recent sets in memory back over the summer during NESI. They had played and went to game 5 last hit, so definitely Antimony, someone capable of doing well against Mars. Following that, match harder, a little bit more recent, was a 3-0 in Mars' favor. But again, it's always a new day. Could be very different, but Mars with the lead right now.
Yeah. I will say, too, I feel like Mars, since he's been playing more, I think he's definitely more ready for this matchup than he was back in the summer.
He's so good at this matchup.
So it's going to definitely be an uphill battle for Antimony, I think, because this is, like, Zero Suit genuinely is, like, one of Steve's, like, worst matchups. Just, you know, whether you think he goes even with everyone or actually has losing matchups, like, Zero Suit's one of them, if you think he has any.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the few like super difficult matchups to play well. Probably still in the realm of an even matchup.
Yeah,
But just like Zero Suit's movement is so perfectly suited to getting around a lot of Steve's setups, getting around these walls, getting up and over things. Being able to fast fall quickly with these precise hitboxes is actually really useful against Steve. We talked about there being a weakness against Diddy, but it definitely really helps out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right now Mars just like very, very confident in what's happening right now.
Yeah, kind of very much dissecting the game plan. It's unfortunate.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're in the air dodge.
Very quick 2-minute game so far for game 1.
Now we get our
no sets found. We know
rocket here.
It's not true.
That sounds very wrong. It's okay though. In these dire circumstances, Smash data, PG stats can always come through.
So now we'll get into this set, I guess, after game 1.
After game 1's already happened. That's a ham warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, yes, that's again. So yep, we are still seeing the same matchup. So rough game 1 for Antimony. We'll see what kind of adjustments they can make here.
All right. Going to Hollow Bastion this time. Truthfully, not super familiar with like what this provides in terms of advantage for Steve or just better against Zero Suit.
I think that having a smaller stage, because Steve is like very good at scrapping up close, but Zero Suit can play around that bubble really well. And I know Antimony as a player is like very aggressive for like Steve. And also Hollow, like the materials you get are just really strong too.
Okay, yeah.
So that's the other thing. Like, see, he's just getting Iron Stone.
I was about to say, like, this is one of those stages that does get you good resources.
Yeah. Which it's like very interesting too, because outside of the layout, then you also have to consider the materials you get and what he mines with and all this stuff.
Oh, nice dash attack sneaking under that Zaire.
Yeah, right now, this game looking a little bit better for Antimony compared to last game.
Yeah, definitely. Especially considering how like game 1 was really rough. So really good adaptation right now for Antimony.
Mario's just been so good dealing with the blocks, though. You're seeing those quick moves like F tilt or down tilt in those situations. Just get rid of the bottom block. Have that threat of running under, but also still the Zero Suit threat of being able to jump over it so quickly with a safe hitbox as well.
Yeah, and Mara's already kind of coming back and is able to chase him.
Wow, what an edge guard.
Really good read on the way.
That's another
that
smart,
Antimony
like a
was
really
gonna
good matchup knowledge thing is to break the crafting table because it eats through the materials you have.
Right.
And when you like, because it eats through, like, it starts with like the dirt and then it'll go to iron, to the wood, then the stone, and the iron. And like obviously, like it's harder to break stone and iron, but it also is harder to mine them traditionally. So it's another aspect of the matchup that makes it harder to deal with if you are implementing that constantly.
I think we're seeing so much of the just the movement from Mars giving Antimony trouble.
Yeah.
They're really having trouble just like containing Mars into a specific area. But also Antimony's done a much better job with their own movement this game, I would say. That's been a big difference. Steve, the only real weakness that he has, he is quite slow. He does not have a lot of like burst movement options. It's really just slow moving around or minecart, and that's what you got.
Yeah.
But Antimony's doing a really good job playing more evasive and keeping this game a lot closer here.
Yeah, even if like Mars takes the first stock, as long as he keeps up the pressure, I think Antimony can even it up and definitely like get like, the game win.
It also seems Antimony's a little more focused on mining this game, which I like to a degree, but we're also seeing them just kind of struggle to keep Mars from interrupting that, and I think we could see a little more of the offense. That should be a stock.
I noticed too that Antimony started doing like the single blocks, so it's like more so not to like build the walls up, but rather to just make sure like, okay, like, I'm just going to stop your momentum here because you have to deal with this.
Right.
As they go back. It's also less time, obviously, to build like a one wall compared to two.
Yep, less time, keep more materials, and hopefully get to a point where they can kind of stop mining as much and just be able to fight. But we're getting close to the end of the game already, so
yeah. This is
Yeah, one
Diamond Tools, though, this is certainly still close.
And he just got the gold, and he has like a lot of stone now.
Okay, just goes for the jab, not going for like a down smash tuck chase or anything. Oh, I like that recovery a lot. The quick, low recovery with the up.
Kind of wanted to set up the block for a potential grab kill, but...
Oh, Antimony's so scared. Mars just, his movement is so good in those situations. It's so terrifying to do anything to get out of the corner. You think you're getting it back aired, and the side B comes in clutch for Mars there to close out game 2.
Especially because he just had not done it at all, like up until this point. So always good at saving the good options for the end. Yep.
I think ZSS just dominates the mid-range really well, and Mars understands that.
Right, staying the same characters just like we expected. So.
And I think the big thing is that Mars is taking advantage of there. Steve, typically fairly hard to ledge trap just because of the threat of minecart, the threat of these fast aerials off the ledge. Zero Suit's movement combined with how threatening the back air is in that situation makes it so that she just doesn't have to engage with as much of that as a lot of characters do. And so then you end up as just like another slow character trying to get off the ledge, which is not a situation Steve usually finds himself in.
I was going to say, so that block right there that just happened, Antimony is always looking to set up that block because, one, you can get the back throw into just like a super early kill. But so far, this whole set, every time that block is in place, Mars not only like doesn't care, like will hit Antimony, but also will wait for the bounce off of that to extend a lot of these like advantage states.
Yeah, he's been very aware of like finding these blocks, finding these tech options, and just kind of adapting to the situation as Steve kind of warps the stage around you. Mars like, all right, sure, we'll play on this stage now.
I'm gonna get some good damage though, but yeah, kind of back. I don't know if going back to PS2 is really the play. I think Hollow worked out very well, and now you're seeing again like with this bigger stage, Mars has more room to run around and kind of not have to interact with Steve when he doesn't need what to.
Is that gonna kill?
Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Antimony a rough spot here now, down to her last stock. This is gonna be pretty rough. Game 2 very close. Games 1 and 3 so far have both been kind of dominant from Mars. So we'll see if Antimony has any tricks up her sleeve here. This is gonna be very, very tough. Keeping Zero Suit away from you for this long is just not something any character can realistically do, I think.
Yeah, see right there.
That time it kind of worked because they did the tech wall jump.
Okay, minecart sneaks under the back air.
Mars is willing to wait for those minecarts to come out and then punish it after they're out instead of trying to predict anything.
Really, Mars has a really good grasp of when Antimony's gonna like leave the minecarts.
A little bit too late on this one.
Smash as well.
And that F-tilt.
Mars uses F-tilt so well.
Yeah.
He always has. I think it's just a huge thing to have Zero Suit have that threatening of the ground game. Is that is going to take it 3-0.
Solid 3-0 in Mars's favor. We'll see if Mars will do an interview real quick before we finish because this is the end of the block, actually.
Set, right?
Yeah. The final set that is happening, I believe, is Apple Review versus Juan P, which can be seen on our site stream, which should be linked somewhere.
I think it's like
in the chat.
J or something.
JJ underscore SSB or something like that. Something around those lines. Pull it harder. You got it. It takes forever to open.
It's a weird door.
Yeah. Mars, can we interview real quick? Now that the pool is over. Right.
Here we go.
Unmute you real quick.
There we go. Welcome. Well played.
You. What's up?
How's your day been so far? How's this bracket been?
It's been pretty chill. I don't know. I just showed up to play.
Put the mic closer to you.
Oh, it was under me. I thought it was under you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
It looks like.
But no, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Is there anything in particular? Anyone you're looking forward to playing in the actual bracket?
I haven't played Pelka in a while, so I'm looking forward to playing him.
All right, all
See him in
right.
the corner over there.
Pelka laughing about it, yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to play Unleashed. I'm sick of playing that guy. Maybe like Game 5, I'm sick of it.
Another thing that I was interested in is just you had made your video about like coming back to tournaments in Massachusetts. So how has that been for you in terms of like the experience? Like I know it's been a bit since you've been attending things frequently, but what's like your experience been with the new people who've been in the community maybe before you started taking your break before?
There's not much to say. I honestly haven't interacted too much with like the new players. Like, but I mean they're still like good company, I suppose. Like I don't know what to say. I wish I could give more insight, but I don't really talk to them. Like
that's fair. I just want to make sure. Yeah. I don't know. You have any questions?
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like that was pretty self-explanatory.
All right. Well, good luck in the rest of your bracket. Thank you for being here. Thank you for offering the stream as well.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
What's up, Masters? Wherever the camera is.
It's right there, right there. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Shout out to Mars, moving on 3-0 from the pool. Going to be moving on winner's side.